Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Whitmore's Trains. My name's Wes. This week I started putting together a new train, and I took a trip to Dixie Union Station in Mason, Ohio, which is a suburb of Cincinnati, just to see what they had. I'm in the Columbus area, and I've never been there. And I found that they had a bunch of boxcars that were special ordered by them for companies that are either out of Columbus or out of Cincinnati. And I've had this one car right here, this Columbus Packing Company for Columbus, Ohio. I've had it for a while. I picked that up at York, but I haven't really had a good train to pull that around with. So when I was there, I found quite a few different cars, and so I ended up picking up this Graeter's Boxcar, and they had two different models, two different road numbers for that. I just picked up the one, and then this Kroger Boxcar, and they had two different for that, and Kroger was founded in Cincinnati. And then this La Rosa's Family Pizzeria, which is a Cincinnati-based pizza joint. And then you guys probably already knew that Fifth Third was founded in Cincinnati, and they had two different boxcars, but I only went with the one. And then right now I just got a extra Ohio State Buckeyes caboose on there. They had a few more pre-orders that haven't come in yet, and I think one of them was like Montgomery Inn, which is a rib joint in Cincinnati, and also Skyline Chili, which is a Cincinnati establishment. I also ended up picking up this RS-1 C&O, which was actually a special order that they did as well. This just came out, was just released, and he ordered one and actually two, one in the 5115 and one in the 5114, and both were real road numbers. So I ended up picking that up as well. I don't know if this is the train engine that I want for this train long term, but it's going to work for now. So let's go ahead and add this train to the DCS system, and we'll start it up. Let me go turn on the power. I think when you fire these up, they're going to make noise anyhow. So we'll see what it does here. I did put smoke fluid and lubed it already. Okay, well, let's add it. So found it. I called it the C&O RS-1. So let me go ahead and shut this thing down for a second. So one thing I noticed, I have this S2. You know, it's a Premier version, so you can see it's got a bit more detail than this Rail King. But they're both made. You know, both of these engines were made by Alco. I think in the 40s and 50s. But if you look, the RS-1 sure looks an awful lot like, you know, the S2, except for it's got this extra hood on it. But even the cab looks the same. I mean, it's got the same windows in it. And that probably makes sense. You know, when they decided to build this, they just reused what they had. But I thought it was pretty interesting. You know, and you can also kind of see the difference in detail if you care about the two models here. But this one, you know, even though it's Rail King, it does have a smoke unit, which is pretty much all I care about. So, all right, let's get this started up and we will see what it does. I'll play the PSA announcements. Let's do the bell first. It has that manual resetting sound. Here's the PSA.
All right, let's see what these orders have in store for us today. It says here we've got to move a string of reefers to track 5 for pickup.
They're loaded, so we'd better take care of that soon. What's next on the list?
There are some empties we got to spot on 6.
I hope we don't get in a jam like yesterday. There were cars all over the yard.
I know what you mean. No, it looks like an easy day for us today. All the trains are put together, more or less. We just have to spot them on the ready tracks.
That's good. Maybe I'll get home for dinner on time.
I won't make any promises on you being able to get home for dinner.
Let's just hope the switch tender is awake today.
Right. That guy had the yard backed up for hours yesterday. Was he new?
It's the boss's nephew.
I see. Well, we better get moving or we'll both be late for dinner. Let's go.
There we go. It said the top speed was 50 on the prototype, so we'll get going to 50 here. Alright, well that's our new Ohio train. Why don't you leave a comment if you guys have ever wanted to build an Ohio train or a Texas train or any special trains that you piece together, cars for the consist. And let me know. Alright, have a good day guys. Alright, bye.